Yo, Lagos is expensive. I want to move to Lagos. How do I move to Lagos? I stay in Lagos, but I don't have enough money and I don't have an oga at the top. I don't have a daddy that is giving me sugar in my bank account. I don't know how I'm going to survive this Lagos. How are we going to do this Lagos buy? I want to live the Lagos life. I want to be a Lagos babe. I want to live in Lagos and be happy and satisfied. How do I go about it? This video is going to give you helpful tips on how you're going to be surviving in Lagos without a sugar daddy or without a high-paying job. So if you're interested in all the tea, all the secrets I have to spill in this video, do well to sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey people, what's popping? Kilo Shele, again in May. Let's go there. Okay, wonderful people, beautiful people. It is your favorite Achalugo, Chidera Giselle, on the microphone. If you are new to my channel, I am Chidera Giselle, a Nigerian lifestyle and fashion vlogger living in Lagos, Nigeria. Lasgi, the Eco City, whatever you want to call it. I live in Lagos, Nigeria, and you are welcome to my channel. So guys, this video was inspired by my new life in Lagos, or it is inspired by my new life in Lagos. And yeah, officially welcome to one of the episodes of Real Life Talk with Chidera. I don't know if this is going to be the first episode, because I want to just come here, sit down and give my opinion on different issues. So this is one of the videos, and today I'm going to be telling young girls how they can cope in Lagos without having too much money. So number one point is cut your coats according to your clothes. Like, you are living in Lagos, you don't have an oga at the top, you don't have a salary of like 1 million naira and above or 500k and above, and you want to live on the island. And you want to live on the island, you don't want to go and live in places like Aja or Ibejuleki, all those places on the island that are like far inside the island. You want to live in Lekki phase 1, you want to live in VI, you want to live in Ikoyi. You have not started. Like, you don't even know the color of your problem. You don't know the color of your problem. There are so many affordable places on the island, but if you can't live in those places due to the fact that some of them can be waterlogged during rainy season, or they are very, very far, or there's usually traffic, there are so many wonderful places on the mainland. There's Oba, there's Surulere, there's Yaba. I know Yaba can be expensive, but there are so many affordable places in Yaba if you check very well. There's Festac. There are some expensive places in Festac, but there are some affordable places in Festac too. There are so many places I can start mentioning now that are on the mainland that you'll be living, and it will be close to the island. So if you have any business to go do on the island, then you can go to the island from that place. And if you don't have any business on the island, maybe you have a job of 50k or 70k on the island and you're living on the mainland, I don't think you should be doing that job, because to go to the island from the mainland can be quite expensive. You spend over 1,000 naira just to get to the island, and you spend over 1,000 just to come back to the mainland. In some cases you may even spend up to 2,000 naira just to go and 2,000 naira coming back. So if you don't have a high-paying job and you don't have an oga at the top, you have no business living on the island except it's the affordable places. Another thing is, use public transport and move around. Like, you can't be saying you're broke, you don't have money, then you want to go out, you're booking Uber. You want to go from mainland now, maybe you live in Ikeja and you want to go to island. You will now carry yourself and go open boat app and now book from here to Chevron or to Lekki phase 1. When you now reach there, they will give you bill 8,000 naira. I heard someone paid 15k, I be 18k to boat the other day. They met gridlock on the way, and the person ended up paying 15k, 18k. The summary of everything I'm trying to say is, whether you are going to the island or not, whether it's a place on the mainland, use public transport. Like, use public transport. I've learned that a lot in Lagos. You may want to book boats, you just search boats. A place that is not very far, boats will show you like 2,000 something. If you check in driver, maybe it's be around 1,500 or so. But if you use public transport with less than 500 naira, you have already found yourself in that place. So you can't say that you don't have a high-paying job and you're using boats to move around. That's the surest way to go broke and get stranded in Lagos. So use public transport, and see, public transport is not a sin, it is not a cost. Like now, sometimes I have something to go and do on the island. Maybe I don't know the exact place on the island. I will just find the closest landmark, then I will use public transport from where I am. Like, I went for my friend's birthday few days ago. Yeah, I went for her birthday, and it was in Lekki phase 1. I just tried to check where it was. She told me it was in Lekki, so I tried to know whether it was in phase 1 or phase 2. If it's somewhere in Victoria Island, you can try to find out the place in Victoria Island that you can stop. So I just did entering bus from my place on the mainland to Obalende. And when I got to Obalende, it was like 700 to Obalende from my place on the mainland. Then from Obalende, I took a bus going to Lekki at 400 naira. That's 1,100. Then from Lekki phase 1 gate, I now booked boats to the restaurants, K's Lagos. I booked boats. I paid 800 naira because it's 700. But the conclusion of what I'm saying is that my cumulative bill, like the amount I spent on getting to K's Lagos, was not even up to 2,000 naira. It was around 1,800, 1,900 thereabouts. Chances are high that if I wanted to go there with boats from my place on the mainland, I would have paid 8k, 10k, 11k, 12k. So see how I cut down on cost by dividing my journey, getting to Obalende. See, I know comfort is good. Using boats is very, very comfortable, but if you are not yet where you want to be financially, you have to cut down on cost. Don't spend on unnecessary things, except it is necessary. Like if I were going for that birthday with like 3 other friends, all of us would have just paid for the money together. Like we'll just enter boats. When we get to our destination, if it's 8,000, we pay 2,000. If it's 12,000, we pay 3,000. In that way, we didn't lose anything by going with boats. I don't know if you get. So that's another way you can cut down on cost. You can enter boats and share with friends. Like all of you contribute money and you enter the boats. But if you are going alone, you have no business with boats. Another point is that you have to avoid expensive restaurants. Like you don't have money and you're going to all those cream de la cream restaurants in Ikeja GRA or restaurants on the island that a plate of food is like 8,000 naira or even 10,000 naira. In some places up to 15k, 20k. And when you finish paying, they will tell you that you should pay for tax. Let's say you ate food of 10,000 naira. By the time they calculate the tax, maybe tax is like 20 something percent and you're not paying like 12k, 13k. And see what happened to Chicken Republic? What happened to the place restaurants? What happened to Mama Cass? What happened to so many? There are so many wonderful restaurants on the mainland, even on the island. So many wonderful places. Like I will always vouch for the place, most especially. Their food is always a hit back to back. Like there's no meal you will eat in the place restaurants that will be a flop. So I know that you want the classy vibes, you want the aesthetics, but if you don't have money for all those expensive restaurants, you can actually go to cheaper places and you get good food if you don't feel like cooking at home. Because if you even want to cut down on cost, you should be cooking at home. Yes, cooking at home will help you cut down cost, but on some days you just feel like eating out. You can go to all those places. There are wonderful amala spots on the mainland, on the island. Just avoid the expensive restaurants. Then one of the most important points in this video is avoiding friends that pressure you. You have a friend, every time her eye is on Bone Street. She's buying Bone Street. She wants the latest iPhone. She's doing this, doing that. See, you may say that you are content with what you have, that you never look for more. Like if you cannot afford something, you don't look for more. But let me tell you, when you start associating with people like that, you may find yourself now fantasizing on all those things. See, if that person, the thing is that people that are actually rich or people that come from rich homes, they don't make noise, they don't pressure people. Most times it's these girls that do desperate things, like they do the most for money. They do things with men for money. They can go to any length for money. Most times they are the type that pressure you. So if you know that you don't want to have an oga at the top, or you don't want to do anything illegal, avoid any friend that will pressure you. Then another thing is, do not spend except it is necessary. Like you need a Bone Straight wig, it's not urgent. Like if you don't buy that Bone Straight, it's not as if blood will finish in your body or you will die or you will not get what you want in life. It is not very, very urgent. You have affordable wigs, go for the affordable ones. You can buy human hair blends, you can buy double drawn hairs, you can also pay for Bone Straight in installments. There are some vendors that do it, like, oh, you want Bone Straight, like you're so obsessed, you want to buy this Bone Straight. You can just get a vendor, start a plan with her, maybe pay her 15k a month or 20k a month, and in how many months you have gotten your Bone Straight. But I'm not a fan of that. I don't subscribe to that. You get, I always want, if I want to get something, if I can afford it, I buy it once. But let's say you want that Bone Straight so much, instead of using that last 80k or that last 100k in your account to go and buy bone straight bulb wig, you can pay in installments or get a double John straight wig or get a human hair blend or something, and you will look wonderful. Like my friend Ada sells hair. You can check her out at the OBW on Instagram. I'm going to be putting her link here. Ada sells different grades of hair, human hair blends, original human hair, bone straights, everything. She sells different qualities and she's always posting them on her status. You can get hair of 10k, 15k, 20k, 30k, 80k, 100k, 200k. But she always tells me one thing: the thing about hair is styling. If you know how to style a hair, you are good to go. Like if you know how to style a hair, if you don't have money for the expensive ones, maintain the one you have and you are good to go. Like look at how I'm looking fine in this afro wig. It's from Adatsu, it's from Ada's store. This afro wig is very affordable and I'm looking fine. Like I felt it was looking too plain without the scarf, and I used the scarf and it's just giving me this vintage chic look. So if you're a fan of afro, you can go for afro. You can go for so many blended human hairs. You don't have to break the bank. And you can also go for affordable clothes. There are Okrika clothes that are very affordable. Even your faves on Instagram, even your faves that have the money to spend, some of them wear Okrika. There are some clothes that are not Okrika. Go to Balogun Market. There are some clothes that are not Okrika, but they are very affordable. And if you're buying clothes, don't buy clothes that are trending. Buy clothes that are ageless, like evergreen. Even if you wear them next 5 years, they still dey gidigbam. And then the most important point: you don't have a sugar daddy and you don't have a high-paying job. What are you doing to better your life? You can start a small business. You can be doing drop shipping. Just get the contact of a dealer in the market. The person will be sending pictures of things that they have in their store currently. You just have to post it on your social media page. That WhatsApp that you're on, that you're not making money from, you're just chatting aimlessly, use that WhatsApp for a good cause. Like post pictures of items from their vendors. Just have their number, post it. When somebody asks for it and pays for it, you send the money to the vendor. You just add gain. Like maybe if the thing is 10k, you sell it at 15k, you have gotten 5k. You send message to the vendor. You can use logistics. They'll just send it to the person directly, or they send it to you, or you go there and pick it up if it's close to your house. Like that, you have made your gain. Maybe if someone is placing order for like 5 things, you would have gained like 25k or so from drop shipping. You don't have the goods. If you don't have a high-paying job and you don't have money, you have no business buying goods and keeping in your house to resell, because it's not everything that you buy that you sell off. But if you are doing drop shipping, once somebody places an order, you forward it to the vendor and the vendor sends it to you or sends it directly to the person, and life and gaga, you understand? Yeah, so you can do drop shipping. You can cook food for people, sell food bowls, like sell food in bowls, sell rice, sell stew. While cooking for them, you indirectly cook for yourself. Someone places order for oha soup, you go to the market, cook a full pot of oha soup, turn it inside, leave the remaining small for yourself so that you can eat. I don't know if you get, you eat the remaining. You don't have to spend so much on feeding if you are doing that food business. There are so many other businesses you can do online: affiliate marketing, Amazon KDP, YouTubing. People are making money on YouTube. If you're already monetized, apply more pressure, be more serious on YouTube. You can make good money on YouTube. You can write for people. You can do so many other things. Finally, my advice to every young girl out there hustling, trying her best: keep on hustling, keep on trying, keep on exploring different businesses, keep on applying for that job if it's a job you're seeking for. Keep on hustling. The hustle will pay last. And I need you to know one thing: good girls still pays. Good girl, they pay. Go and ask people that misbehaved with their life, people that acted anyhow 20 years ago, 15 years ago, even 10 years ago. Go and ask them how far now. Go and ask them. Even the ones that are doing well, the ones that appear to be doing well, you don't know what they are going through behind closed doors. You don't know. I'm going to be making a video on that. That's if you have not seen the video already. But I'm going to be making a video on the spiritual implications of having sugar daddies. And if you enjoyed this video, do give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video. Let's move this ministry to the permanent site. Share this message to other young girls out there so that they can learn from this video. And stay tuned. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell, because I'm going to be coming with so many other videos like this one. You know what I'm saying? Do well to stay safe, be fine, and keep on believing in God and working hard. Good girl will pay you last. For now, bye, kiss. Love ya.